Welcome, I'm Rose Oatley, and today I'm going to show you how to make a super delicious honey garlic shrimp that'll have you going for seconds. Let's get started.
If you're in the mood for delicious food, come cook with Rose Oatley.
You're going to start by slicing 4 garlic cloves. Make sure you tuck your fingers in to avoid cutting yourself, then rock your knife back and forth. Or you could just use your magic skills. You also want to slice 3 stalks of green onions. We're going to be using a 2-pound bag of raw large shrimp, peeled and deveined. Make sure you clean and rinse your shrimp, then place it in a large Ziploc bag or a bowl. To marinate our shrimp, we'll start with low sodium soy sauce. Make sure it's low sodium. And here I've got 1/4 cup of my low sodium soy sauce. I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of this and add it to my shrimp here, and we'll reserve the rest for later. Add 1 teaspoon of our minced garlic. Next, add 1 teaspoon of minced ginger. You want to zip it and massage it, making sure our shrimp is coated in our marinade. We're going to let this marinate for at least 20 minutes or until our sides are done. Now, I recommend that you cook your sides first because the shrimp and sauce are going to go very quick. On this side, I've got some white jasmine rice cooking, and I'm also making some broccoli. To a hot pan, add 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Today I'm cooking in my cast iron skillet. I usually like using this one for my shrimp. I'll post a link below on where you can find one in my description section. I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter. Once hot and melted, I'm going to start adding my shrimp using a serrated spoon. Now you don't want to overcrowd your pan, so you may have to cook it in batches. Today I'm going to be cooking 2 batches, and it's really not a big deal because the shrimp cooks very quick. You want to cook them on one side for 1 minute or until pink. I do have my heat set at a number 6. Now we're going to start flipping them over and continue cooking them for 1 minute on this side.
You're watching Rose Oatley. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified of any new videos.
After a minute, remove them and start on your second batch. If you haven't already, be sure and check out the community tab up top of my YouTube channel where you could get to know me on a more personal level. I post weekly, so be sure and check it out. Again, you want to cook these for 1 minute on each side. Once done, remove them so we could get started on our sauce. Now, don't clean your pan. You've got some good stuff in there. All right, so now we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to turn my heat down to about a number 3. Then we're going to add the rest of our garlic. Let's give this a quick mix. I'm going to be scraping some of those tidbits from the bottom. And I wish you guys could smell this. The garlic aroma. Beautiful. Delicious. We're also going to add 1 teaspoon of minced ginger, and if you have fresh ginger, even better. Now we're ready to add the rest of our low sodium soy sauce. My pan is really hot, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it down to low. You want to adjust your temp as needed. Next, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce. You don't want to skip on this. I love using this Tamari brewed soy sauce. It is so yummy. You should be able to find it at your local grocery store, but if you can't find it, I'll go ahead and post a link in my description section below. Now for the star of the show, honey. 1/3 cup of honey. Honey, do, 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 do. Oh, baby, baby, do, 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 do. You are my candy girl. Is it candy girl? I can't remember anymore. Something girl. Anyway. Here I've got a 1/4 measuring cup, which I filled only halfway with water. It's a little brown, but only because I had soy sauce in there. All right, let's go ahead and give this a mix. Add 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. This is going to give it a really nice flavor, and 1/4 teaspoon is just the right amount. Here I've got 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, which is going to help thicken our sauce. Mix until your cornstarch dissolves. Now, you probably wouldn't even know, but there's been a lot going on in the background. Earlier, when I was rinsing my shrimp, my water just completely stopped working. We were trying to figure out what was going on. In the end, we ended up having to call a repairman, and they had to replace my water heater. So we've got a lot of commotion going on in the background right now. Luckily, I got all the water I needed. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. We do have soy sauce in there, so you just want to kind of take it easy with the salt, just salt to taste. As you can see, my sauce has already started to thicken up. At this point, I'm just going to go ahead and turn off my stove because my pan is still pretty hot. Now we're ready to add all of our shrimp. Let's give it a mix, making sure our shrimp is completely coated in this sauce before we add our next ingredient. And now we add our green onions. Let's go ahead and add. You can add as little or as much as you want. Give it another mix, and then I'll show you how I plate. First, I like to start with a bit of rice and broccoli on the side. Then add your shrimp to your rice. I like to spoon some of my sauce on top. Then I garnish it with some parsley, or you can do green onions. You can even do toasted sesame seeds. Now take a look at this yumminess. It is so good, guys. I really hope you give this one a try. I think you're going to love it. It's one of my favorite shrimp recipes. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure and give this a like, comment, and share with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please be sure to do so below or hit my little picture on the side. Also, don't forget to hit the little bell to get notified of all of my new videos. And please be sure to check out these links on the side. Share with your friends. Thanks for watching and your support.